All right, this is the booming hymn of all hymns of all churches of all time. I mean, a mighty fortress is our God. There is no hymn like it. Hey, Travis.
Hey.
Dare you retoil with this song? Dare you try to
I
come up
know.
with your own arrangement
I
of
know.
this? I don't know. I fear for you.
Listen. We're just singing melody on this one. You can blame
Okay.
Mason for all of it. Blame him for
Okay.
all of it, please.
That's right.
We are just staying tried and true on that melody. So, Mason.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay,
Mason.
so we can call this version 2 because the first version, which I won't elaborate on, was not hitting the mark, and Travis and I had several conversations about what the issue was, and so I scrapped it and said, "Here you go." I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was kind of, I'm playing around with chords and just kind of getting a handle on the song, and that motif that you hear at the beginning kind of came across, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started playing with that, and we talk about just like how a lot of our songs just do this throughout, and they kind of, but I mean, this song has 4 verses that we were going to use, and it was like, I think earlier on we talked about just like them singing unison and how this would grow, and we did want to slow the song down to make it more of a congregational sing and less of a performance type of piece. And so it kind of unfolded like here's the chord structure of this, and it kind of unfolded into this big kind of massive anthemic thing. And I remember coming to the last verse and was like, I couldn't figure out how to end, and after the silence, didn't do a bass drop this time, and then it, like, when the idea of the, like, using that main theme again came back, and it was like, oh my gosh, we have to end like this. And then I think, like, literally the day before the recording session, Travis was like, hey, we should repeat that, and we should do it again. And so it just became an even longer outro, but I mean, probably one of the most fun things that I've worked on. It was so epic.
Yeah. And
truly, and like this, we got to paint the text, right? Paint the text. What greater text is there in a hymn? And I just was not satisfied with the arrangements that were at my fingertips to convey the power of this text. So that was also the impetus of what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And truly, like what you were saying in the beginning, you are following the melody, so we're getting a little creative with the arrangement of it, but fundamentally we want the church, the choir, everyone, singing a great historic melody. We haven't messed with that. Yeah. So let's listen to it 100%. And see. Very good. Here we go. A Mighty Fortress Is Our God by Travis Cottrell and Martin Luther. Don't forget that. So here we go. Beautiful.
A mighty fortress is our God, a bulwark never failing, our helper he amid the flood of mortal ills prevailing. For still our ancient foe doth seek to work us woe. His craft and power are great, and armed with cruel hate. On earth is not his equal. Our striving would be losing. Were not the right man on our side, the man of God's own choosing. Just ask who that may be. Christ Jesus, it is He. Lord Sabaoth, His name. From age to age the same. And He must win the battle.
I love the drum.
And though this world with devils filled should threaten to undo us, we will not fear, for God hath willed His truth to triumph through us. The Prince of Darkness grim, we tremble not for Him. His rage we can endure, for lo, His doom is sure. One little word shall fail Him. Yes. That word above all earthly powers, no thanks to them abideth. The Spirit and the gifts are ours, through Him who with us sideth. Let goods and kindred go, this mortal life also. The body they may kill, God's truth abideth still. His kingdom is forever. His kingdom, His kingdom.
Wow. Powerful, majestic, awesome. I did notice that the choir is mostly singing unison throughout, except for you breaking out into parts at the end. Am I missing it? Or is that was like the intent there? You really meant that when you're
That's
like,
correct.
we're all
Yeah,
that's
over
correct.
the prime unison melody on this song. Is
Correct.
that,
I mean, sometimes,
yeah.
well, sometimes you just jump the shark on over complicating and over harmonizing things, especially melodies that move quickly and jump around, and
Yeah.
the chord progression is odd. It's just there's power in a good unison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The timing can almost be a little intimidating too, because you're mixing up 4/4, 2/4, just to keep kind of everyone. You don't have that classic, 2000s worship kind of 4/4 rhythm. It's you've got to sort of
That's
keep
right.
track of where this is going. So it's incredible.
That's right. Yep.
But incredible build and powerful. I think that when a church grabs onto this song, you just have this sense like we're singing with all of the ages, the sound of the ages. You get that kind of majestic sense. Hey, that is an
Absolutely.
amazing opportunity with this song uniquely. So
Absolutely.
just looking at the music here again, we got it all on online here, the choir sheets, octavo. You can order it in print or in or download. All different products: string pack, wind pack, and then we've got the tracks as well. These are tracks straight out of the studio, which are beautiful, same kind of like fullness of sound. I really believe in that kind of possibility of take the band that you have and then sort of just enhance and kind of fill out. You can dial up and down the exact parts that you want, but
Yeah.
Very good stuff. So
I want
yeah.
to add one thing real quick, and this is just I should have added this a second ago, and I didn't. But talking about how literally 9/10 of this arrangement for the choir perspective is all prime
Hmm.
unison, and I was at Travis's choir rehearsal tonight. They were learning this, and I think they learned this song in probably less than 30 minutes.
Right.
You're able to teach the whole group, aside from learning new lyrics each time. Everything is prime unison, and then
Yep.
really all you have to learn is the end. And and there's a couple different ways you can go about that. And he taught it to them so quick, and they picked it up, and it was great. So
Hmm.
I think more so of like, we're not messing with these melodies. We're like, we're not doing anything different. It's so everybody who has sung these however many years, they know
Yeah.
the melody.
Yeah.
Anything different. The only thing we're doing is just kind of reinvigorating the arrangement,
Yep.
and I think to this one, to what we're talking about, is like it just we made this so singable and learnable. So I think
Hmm.
it this aspect of being able to do these things very quickly.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, just as a reminder, this is part of the hymn one project. That's volume one. So we hope to be able to do more of these in the future. There's a number of great hymns that we are going to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that. And let's go on to the next